Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the costing variant in product costing. So the navigation path lies here, controlling the product cost, controlling the product cost planning. So under the material cost estimate with the quantity structure, we can find the defined costing variant. But before going into this, we will see the components involved in the costing variant configuration. I just expand this. So the first one is costing type. So the first of all, the costing variant. So for all manufactured products, the price control recommended is the standard price. Hence, to come up with this standard price for the final good material, we need to cost this material by using the costing variant. So in order to make use of this costing variant, we need to define the costing types, valuation variant, and the quantity structure control, all these things. So before proceeding with the costing variant, I just define the costing type. So the costing type, I just executing it. The costing type, we specify where we update the price in material master. That is, if we see that this is a standard costing costing type available with SAP, and I just expand this, select this, and I just expand this, and this will specify where to update the price of the material. So this shows this is a standard cost estimate. The price update is standard price, and the parameters are okay. It is with the quantity structure with the start of period, which means we need to maintain the first date of the month of the period where we going to process the product costing, and the additive cost estimates also starts with the start of period. So in the miscellaneous tab, you can see the overhead application. This is with the calculation base, and it is with the cost of goods manufactured. The calculation base is cost of goods manufactured. So we can use this costing type for our costing variant. So I just move back. Then the valuation variant, I just expand it. The valuation variant is used to specify the order in which the system go for accessing prices for the material master, whether it is a plant price, standard price, or moving average price. So I just show the first one. So the strategy sequence for accessing the material price will be updated here. First, it searches for the standard price, and the second strategy is the moving average price, and third is the plant price and future standard price. So in this sequence, it will search for the material price. So if I want to make use of this valuation variant, I need to link it with my plant. So I just click here. So here the valuation variant, okay, I just go on with the new entry, and this valuation variant should be linked to my plant, and I just save this so that I can make use of this valuation variant. So we will explore some other tabs here, the internal activity. So in this strategy sequence, it will be assigning the price, and the version 0 is assigned here, and the other thing or overhead, we need to maintain our costing sheet here. I just change it to BRP, which I've created in the last video. So the overhead on metal components also I'm changing to BRP. Okay. No, is not okay. It's not changed. Okay, so I first save this, and now I can change it now. So it has been changed. I will save it. So this is the important step. We need to link our costing sheet in the valuation variant, and this valuation variant has been linked to my plant. So now into the miscellaneous. Okay, it is very important thing to be carried out. I just move back. Uh, so the next one is quantity structure control. I just executed. You can see the standard quantity structure control available. So I just select this and I will expand this. And the selection of BOM and routing will carry out here. The BOM determination, and this for production we need to maintain this. And the routing, we have the routing selection ID is 01. So okay, we can change it here also, but we need to maintain change it over here. I will just uh, click on routing selection. So here this selection ID, we have maintained the task list type N in our previous configuration as routing, and we have maintained the bill of material as universal bill of material itself, so it is also okay. But this is this uh, this one we need to maintain it as release general. This one we have maintained it in our work center, I think so. So the same parameter should be linked here also, since we are using this only here. So I just save this. Okay, the production. Okay, we can make it as it is. So I'm using the selection key as 01, which is uh, just anywhere I can get get the required thing. Okay, we can use this quantity structure determination over there. So the next is settings for quantity structure control, where we can maintain the material data. That is, we can make the material type over here, and all of this, and bill of material selection. Okay, then the routing selection. So here the important things are so for the selection ID, for our requirement we need this thing and not this. You can see here for the universal, for this, for BOM universal, it has strategy released general over here. So we require this one to be configured. It is already here, so there is no need for uh, any configuration here. The enter is also already available here. So I just move on with the next. Check settings for generated operations. So I just enter the plant here, and the default values, this control key is the default one, so I have entered my control key here, and the base quantity and the first operation. So these are the important configurations need to be done, so that these will be used when we create the production order. So my production order type is BRP. That BRP's order type has been linked with the plant. So this T code is important, OPJG. So I will discuss in a separate video regarding the configuration steps required for production planning. Since we need to make the production order and processes following it. So this one is relevant for production planning. Okay, I just go back. And now we can move on with the costing variant. I just execute it. So I just explore some standard ones. So likewise, we need to update our own. So I just select this and I will copy it, and we will change according to our requirement. I will click on enter. Okay, I will save it. The costing variant has been created. We can modify it. I just select it and okay, the costing type 01 has been linked over here. Okay, the calculation base we can change it. Okay, we can make it as a cost of goods manufactured. Okay, I just save it. The next one, the valuation variant, and our costing sheet has been linked over here. I just click on valuation and plant. Let me check whether our valuation variant is linked to our plant. Here it is linked. So I just move back, and the date control is all set with PC01. The quantity structure control also, and the quantity structure, the additive cost. I'm not including any additive cost over here, so I'm just ignoring it. Update assignments. So in our next video we'll continue with the cost component structure. So if I click here, okay, we have not created any of the cost component structure. Okay, then the miscellaneous. Okay, so this is our costing variant configuration. So I just save this. So we have defined the costing variant. So in our next video we will define, or we will explore more about cost component structure. So I just stop here. We will continue the next video. Thank you.